Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake on Exotics. I just got here today and Aurora is on her last legs. Like, I don't think she's going to last the next hour, let alone the rest of the day. She can't climb or anything like that. She's gone really lethargic. I found her at the bottom of the tank asleep in the water bowl. Luckily it hadn't filled up or anything, so she was okay. Well, I picked her up. She won't move her arms very much. She's barely opening her eyes. I've gave her a little bit of a drink. I've made her a little area so she feels a bit more safe and comfortable while she does pass away. So I'll show you that, but I don't want to show you too much of her. I've added some plants and some bushes to make it feel a little bit more enclosed for her, but I think she might have she's still moving a little bit. I don't think she'll be very long now. I think she'll be passing away. Poor darling. We've done our best by her, we really have. Oh, such a shame it is. Such a shame. She's still going, but she won't grab anything. She's really struggling, so I mean, if I put her on something, it's just non-existent. So we'll place her back down here so she doesn't fall over. She's got loads of nice bushes, so hopefully she'll be nice and comfortable. She's got nice little leaves around just so she makes her feel a little bit more homely. Look at the shade. There you go. Not the best start to the day. Please like, subscribe, comment and share, ring the bell for me, and we'll crack on with the day today. It's going to be a slightly different day today. At some point today I've got to go round next door and run next door's shop. So at the end of today I've got to go next door and run their shop. So that'll be another bit of the video we can do today. But I've got Aurora to deal with and stuff like that for this morning and stuff, so I'll leave her to it. I'll let her quietly pass away. I've made it a little bit nicer for her so she doesn't feel like she's just exposed at the bottom. Yeah, not doing very well this morning. Okay, so I have got some jobs I've got to do today. So if you remember when we did the internet, we cut the cable to the lights outside. So we're going to have to do that today because on the night time no one can see the sign. So we're going to do that wire today. So we need to do that one up there. And then I'm going to clean. Oh, there we go. Camera. Come on, camera. You got one job. Show me. That's what you got to do. So we'll clean the sign as well since we're up there. And we'll find some other jobs. We've got to do, check on everybody. We've got to do some poo patrol. We've got to feed some of the fishes today. And then we've got feeding day tomorrow. So we'll crack on, we'll jump on, we'll get that job started. And then I'll keep checking on Aurora throughout today, but I just want to leave it, I don't want to stress her out. I just want to leave her have a nice, peaceful pass away. So I shall get the ladders, get some cable, and we'll crack on with that job. I do have a couple of updates from yesterday. Mr. Axolotl ate his worm. Took his time, but he did eat his worm eventually. I didn't see Mr. Chameleon feed, so he probably fed when I left. And we had some rescue fishes come in. So we had a big, massive bag full of guppies. So I'm going to explain what happened, but there was probably half the bag of fish were dead. So I'll explain what happened and why that happened before we jump on and do any jobs. We've got to turn some more lights on, but we can explain what happened. So this is a fish bag. So when you are, for example, transporting a fish, air is more important than the water. So for example, I've gone putting an axolotl in the bag. So I will have probably about that much water in there where my nose is, and then all the rest is going to be air. So, and there's a limit to how many fish can go into a bag. So what happens is the fish goes in the bag, fish breathes air. So there's air in the water and there's air in the bag. So if you've only got a tiny bit of air in there and you've got a couple of fish in the bag, eventually they're going to use all the oxygen in that bag and there's going to be none spare. So the more fish you've got in the bag, the quicker that's going to happen. So in this bag, we had all of them fish in one bag. And there was literally no oxygen in there. It was just water, then they tie the knot. So the amount of fish in there and the lack of oxygen in the top meant that the fish used all the oxygen in the bag extremely quickly. So they said they had them in the bag a couple of minutes, and literally all of them were at the top of the bag trying to gasp for any air, and there was hundreds of deads. So I've managed to save quite a lot of them and bring a couple of them back to life that were twitching and not doing very well. I can't see many that are actually passed away. A lot of them do seem like they have done okay and recovered, but that seems to be, so if you're doing loads of fish in a bag, you need tons of air in the bag. For example, when they're doing big koi, they only have a tiny dribble of water in the bag, the rest is pure oxygen. The water is just to keep the fish wet, it's not for them to swim in or anything like that when they're shipping the big koi, it's all to do with the oxygen. So, if anything, just hold back, come down with some of them in the bag, and I can always give you another bag and you can always come back with some more. So, because it was a bit of a pain yesterday, not the nicest thing yesterday, picking all the deads out of it and sorting it all out. So, next time, at least half water, half oxygen in the bag. That's a minimum. Just thought that might be hard to explain, so I'm going to do an example. Okay, so so that bit of water with your fish is in, all that is oxygen. Okay, what we would get in every so often, I can get more water in the bag, is we're getting that. Well, not really that, because that's a load of water, but we're getting something like that. So there's barely, or it's like that, so there's like a tiny bit of oxygen at the top. So that's not the best way. If you're struggling, put them in a plastic tub, like an ice cream cup container, something like that. Then you can do half full of water, put the lid on it, leave the half of it full of oxygen, and it would do a lot better. So, because I know sometimes it's hard to tie the bags with some air on top and stuff like that. So if you're really struggling, just a plastic box is absolutely fine, and just dry steady. We're going to get the ye old ladder out, and then we're going to need some screwdrivers, some connector blocks, some cable, and my electrical testers. So we need to check if it's live or not, because I can't remember if I've switched the switch off. So we need to check that, because we don't want to get a shock out, because that would be not the best start to the morning. So we've got the ladder set up, we'll get all our tools, and we'll be raring to go. Virtually ready to go now. I think I'm going to have to completely rewire the light. So don't think the cable that's left is long enough to do anything with. So I've got a new piece of cable. So I've got some screwdrivers. We're probably going to need the flathead. So we're going to go outside now, take the light apart, and put the new stuff in. So if I remember right, this light was on the way out. One of the ends is melted, if I remember right. So really we need to replace the whole light. So we're going to take the clips off, take it all apart, and I'll see if I can montage it for you so you can quickly see me take it all apart. Whee! So I've got to try and take it apart. You're up in the roof, so I've just got to move the ladder and get to the right spot. It's all done. So I've just been to check on Aurora, and she has passed away now. She's got a weird colour. She's almost half black, half pink. She's gone quite pretty with the pattern as she's passed away. So it's a nice little thing that she looks pretty even though she's passed away, if you know what I mean. It doesn't look really bad like sometimes it does. I'll leave her just for now, and then I'll sort her out in a minute. Don't know what that was, but we'll sort her out in a bit. We'll carry on trying to get this job done, and then we'll sort her out and get her all boxed up and put away. I've been struggling a little bit, so what I've done is I've got a thinner cable. I've managed to get that through. So then I've taped the other wire to that one, and then I should, in theory, be able to pull it all through. I don't know if it's going to work, I don't know if the wire's going to come off, but hopefully it will just pull through. So we shall try our best and see what happens. If we look there, we can see my little brown cable coming out. Just got to tug on that now, and hopefully the other cable's going to come through. I don't know if I'll be able to film at the same time because I've got to put my arm in the hole. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop recording. I'm gonna have to just do it. Oh, steady. I've only gone and done it. Oh yes. Look at that. Okay. We've done it. Yes. So that's how I pulled it through. Mr. Axolotl's gone to his forever home, and I completely wrong tank. And I completely forgot to film it. So I was speaking to the customers. I got too into talking to them, and I completely forgot to film it. So I'm so sorry. I'm still doing the wiring job. We've still got a bit more work to do. My wires are all ready though. Yep, you can just see them. So my wires are ready. I just need to connect them to the connector block. We'll be raring to go. So I'll get that finished. We'll get the lights turned on. Then we can carry on doing some more stuff with the animals. There we go. We're all wired up. So all we need to do is flick the switch and see if the lights come on. There's a possibility the bulb won't, because we know the bulb's a little bit fiddly, so we might have to adjust the bulb to get to come on, but fingers crossed the other side should come on, so we know the power's working. Okay, so we squeeze behind here, switch the old switch over. Bang! Oh, that was close. Nothing happened. Oh. 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. So let's wiggle that one around, see if we can get it to come off. Okay, you ready? Oh, happy days did. I just tapped it. Woo. So, tapped in, it's worked. So switch all the rest of the switches down. And then we're ready to go. There we go. All lights are working. Proper job. We have a little update on the New Caledonian giant gecko. So he's actually been feeding in his so he hasn't been eating the bugs, but he's been eating his rapashi, and we've been giving him some of the mango pulp. So we've got some of the mango, and he's been having rapashi. So we know he's been eating it because we can see the marks in the food. There's even footprints in it and stuff like that, so we know he's definitely been down. So in here we have our little buddy. He is right there. He's hiding on the log. So he's doing really well. He's putting weight on, which is excellent. But if we look in his food bowl, we can see right there, those are lick marks. And if we look there and we look there, they're both footprints. So he's definitely been down here. He's been licking it all up. He's been over here licking all this side up. That's what this indent in here is. So he's been having a good little munch. So all this has got to come out now, and we've got to put some fresh in for him. So we can do that. But he's not going to feed for us because he feeds on the night because he's nocturnal. but he's doing really well. He's actually got a really big full belly. When he first come, his belly was like an indent like this, but now it's nice and flat and full, which is really good. So we'll change his food and we can go down and do another job. Oh. So there we go, fresh rapashi for our little buddy. So there we go, and we'll leave him to it. Okay, so I've been a busy bee. Oh, that was a bit heavy, that was, to lift. Oh, so I'm cleaning a lot of the stuff out of here. Aurora's tank I've now put up there out of the way because no one's in it at the moment. I've moved the Flying Gecko's tank over, and I've got rid of the old stand. The plan is Snappy's coming home. So the next couple of videos, well, I've got to plan it first and get a van and all stuff like that, but Big Snappy should be coming home. So it'd be nice to have Big Snappy back with us in the shop. Now it's been over a year or more, at least over a year or more that we haven't had him in the shop. So yeah, it'd be nice to have big Snapposaurus back. So I've got more to do, but I reckon if I find another new space for the fridge, I should have plenty of room there for his tank, and then we can build the rest of the stuff that I haven't told you about yet. We can build that on top of where he is. Put some food in for the Aurora. He's been bobbing around, he's been having a couple of them. So I think he's going to come back and he can have a couple more. Whoa, 2 at a time, baby. He's doing really well, he's putting on some size, so we'll have to put him in a bigger tank soon. So we're going to go around, we're going to feed the wolffish next. No, we're waiting, we're going to do the Oscars, we're going to do the snakehead, and we're going to do the big Oscar as well. We're going to do the snakehead, a locust. Hopefully you'll see it in a second, come up and get it. I'm going to have to put it over the other side so we can see it. There we go, put it over there. Is he going to come up and get it? He's round the back, I think. Is he? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Up, 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 up. Way. Whoa. You missed it. It's this way. It's behind you. Oh, he's going to have it in a minute. He's just been... Oh, 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 oh. He's been a pain. Come on, you can eat it. You wimpy pants. He'll have it in a minute. We have our little Oscars. Oh, there's one. Come on, buddy, don't miss yours. What? Nearly. Oh, he's got it. There we go. Yummy, yummy. Bugs in our tummy. Our big Oscar. Put that down there for him. Whoa, and it's gone. We'll give him a couple more as well, because he loves his food. Buddy, calm down, calm down, calm down. Put 2 more in. Whoa. Oh, get in there. Oh, he don't mess about at all, he don't. Absolutely stunning. We can't get the glare off him for some reason. And then last but not least, we've got the wolffish. We're going to defrost his fish. Hey buddy, you ready? We've got to do this quickly because I've got to go around next door and run their shop. He's absolutely soaked me. Can't mess about, can't mess about. We've got to close up now and we've got to go run next door shop for him. So we're shooting a tiny bit early and then we're going to go look after his shop till later on, till about 7:30 tonight. So the video might be a little bit late. Well, well, well. This is a bit different, isn't it? Welcome to my shop. I did that to Narinda and he was in stitches, he was. Oh, so funny. It can't be racist because he laughed. I'm only playing up, promise, I'm only playing up. Oh, so yeah, he's asked me to run the shop. He did say 6 till 7:30, but he's dragged me in at 5. So I've shut my side a little bit earlier than what I was hoping. But I put a sign on there saying I'm here if they need me, so I can always run across and open my side again if they was desperate. But yeah, running the corner shop for today from 5 till half 7. I don't think there's going to be much to film, I'm afraid, because it's a boring corner shop. There's no crazy animals, there's no cool jobs to do, so we'll just plod around, twiddle me thumbs, watch YouTube and see what Alex is up to. I'm going to watch myself. I ain't that sad, don't worry. But yeah, so let's crack on and have a good night. But yeah, so we've got the run of the shop at the moment. So if you want a bargain, come and see me. When the cat's away, the mice will play. So what he don't know, don't hurt him. But yeah, so I'm going to be plodding around. If I see anything cool, we'll film it. If not, I'll end the video in a bit. But see how we get on, you never know. Well, I've liberated myself a can of Vinto. Perks of the job. I've done the first transaction, went okay. Got a little bit confused with it because he's got a fancy dandy one. I've just got to press the buttons and away we go. So I managed to sort it out. I ended up getting my phone and just did the maths on my phone and did it the old-fashioned way. But yeah, I think we're doing okay so far. So we'll just chill out, carry on, and hopefully we don't get too many customers, we don't get too flustered, but we should be okay, plodding along. We should be fine. I may have accidentally. The bloke wanted some wine, and I went. He picked the most expensive one. He goes, "You got any that's any cheaper?" And I said, "Well, Narinda said some of these are quite popular." And he goes, "Oh, I'll have 2 of them." It's alcohol free. He's gonna have a little bit of a shock when he gets home when he realises he's just bought alcohol free wine. He's going to be upset when he gets home. I said, "Oh yeah, some of these are nice." And because I'll have 2 of them. I picked it up, put it on there, and as he was leaving, I've noticed it said 00 on it. So I picked it up, put it back down, passed it him, and said, "Let me know you get on with that." It's not alcoholic wine. Oh, he's not going to be happy when he gets home. There we go, we're closing up the shop now. I've just had my dinner dropped down to me. Oh, we've got a bit of shepherd's pie. So, we're going to munch on that. I'll have to, give me a sec. We've got to lock the shop up. The alarm's already going. And then I've got to go back around my side. And then we've got to turn all the lights off for all the animals. Okay then everybody, so we'll call it a day there. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell for me. If you want to watch a new video, should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up there. If you want to watch a playlist, it's up there. If you want to subscribe, if you want to sponsor the channel and support us, link in the description below. Animal deliveries and stuff like that, also links in the description below. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.